And welcome to another RSR. Today we are reviewing Argentina. Argentina 3, Croatia 0, 3-0 in the 2022 FIFA World Cup Semifinals. Argentina contra Croatia 3-0 en la Copa Mundial Semifinales 2022. Big win. Big win for Argentina. They say the possession was 2/3 not with them. I didn't see it. Well, the second half, they definitely did defend more. But that first half, though, it was already like that. With that being said, we'll talk about the goals. Julian Alvarez tangled up with Livakovic in the box. Livakovic gets a yellow for dog, so penalty is called. They point to the spot. Lionel Messi steps up to take it in the 34th minute. He puts it top bins. Livakovic goes the right way, but he can't reach it. 1-0, 1-0, Argentina. Easy, easy goal for Lionel Messi. And they're up 1-0. And Argentina start cruising from there. The 40th minute, Julian Alvarez, solo effort. Messi fouled on the ball, but it rolls to Julian Alvarez. Julian Alvarez swashbuckles his way down the pitch to score that goal in honor of Mike Leach. Swashbuckling like a pirate, Julian Alvarez gets down there, puts the ball past two defenders, 2 rebounds, falls straight back to him. 2 horrible defensive clearances, attempts to clear by Croatia. Alvarez pops it in the net. He's been working Livakovic all night. 2-0, 2-0, Argentina. That's the way we go into halftime. 2-0, 2-0. And the game's pretty much wrapped up from there. They almost scored a third goal right before the half off of a corner. It should have been wrapped up before the 45th minute. Argentina were looking for blood. Lionel Messi was acting like the door gunner from Full Metal Jacket. The man was legitimately like, oh, I remember when they beat us 3-0 in 2018 in the group stage. Nah, I need my revenge. And he was a man on a mission. And Argentina looked like a team on fire, like a bat out of hell on this game. And they were really only dominating for about 15 minutes. For about 15, 20 minutes, really. Because the first 25, Argentina definitely were just switching possession with Croatia. They were both trying to feel each other out. Croatia had a good amount of possession and also defended the ball away well when Argentina came up. But they really weren't defending. Argentina had some really touchy moments there before they started dominating as well. With that being said, the 70th minute, Julian Alvarez, Lionel Messi beats like 3 defenders, dribbles the ball past them in a moment of brilliance, passes the ball to Julian Alvarez in the box. Alvarez puts the ball in the back of the net to make it 3-0, 3-0 for Argentina in this matchup, this semifinal. And that pretty much does it. 3-0, 3-0 Argentina. They are through to the World Cup final. Croatia has to play the third place match. But Argentina, well-deserved. What a fight. What a win. It's a freaking crazy, crazy match. Big win for Argentina. Stats are as follows. 9 shots to 12. 7 shots on goal to 2. 39% possession to 61% possession. 339 passes to 607. 84% pass accuracy to 87. 15 fouls to 8. 1 offside to 0. 2 yellow cards to 2. 0 red cards to 0. 2 corners to 4. Argentina, they really only dominated about 20 minutes, 30 minutes overall this match. I will admit that. They did well defensively. They stepped back in the half. They hit a third on the counter. But Argentina honestly easily just finished this game off and ran through it and did what they had to do in this matchup. And with that being said, it was a very interesting game. A very interesting game to watch. Because Argentina, you could tell they were on a mission. You could tell Lionel Messi wanted revenge for 2018. You could tell. And you could tell that he had that match on his mind throughout this match and all the Argentina team. Whether they heard it secondhand, watched it when it happened, or were in that game, they all had that on their mind. They all did. And when Argentina stepped on that pitch, first off, they were feeling out Croatia. They tried to be careful early on, defensively and with possession, but once they got a chance to dominate, they took it. Argentina put this game on its head with basically altogether about 25 minutes of domination. That's all they had to do, was dominate about 25 minutes, put away 3 great chances, which they had about 8 shots on goal. It could have been worse. And said, okay, all right, put you to the sword. We ain't got to do much. Save our energy for the final, which will be a very intensive final, no matter who they face. Because France, they're the defending world champions. France are mythical to be possibly a dynasty. Morocco, tough defensive team that you got to break down. And nobody's done it yet. We don't know if France has. We don't know if they will. Well, we don't know if they will. That's the wording. Because we'll watch tomorrow. We will see. But that final, either way, for Argentina will be very intensive. So to basically win this game and dominate it through 30 minutes of play, less than 30 minutes of dominant offensive play for Argentina is great. It's great, especially after going through that extra time and that penalty shootout with the Netherlands. They were pacing themselves, but they did enough in 30 minutes of football, of domination, offensive domination for Argentina to push through. So with that being said, it's very interesting and it's very nice to see how Argentina played this game. Because it's like, okay, we got 3 days to rest. We got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. They got 4. They got 4. They got 4 days to rest. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 4 days. Of course, they'll practice, but they got 4 days to rest in between these matches. And they know that they need to put everything they can into the final. And I'm not saying they're close to losing their gas tank or emptying their tank, but it's probably better to use the least amount of power and gas and energy you can so you're completely ready for the final. And you save yourself from injury, you save yourself from peril, you save yourself from problems down the road. Especially since you went through an extra time penalty shootout the round before. And also a very tough match against Australia that shouldn't have been tough. This was Australia's best, not Australia's. See, I just said Australia, I did it again. This is Argentina's best match. Argentina's best match of the World Cup so far. Because they were fully dominant. The difference is they were dominant for 30 minutes, less than 30 minutes to score those 3 goals. They didn't hold on to the ball and just keep pushing forward and keep pushing forward and keep pushing to only score 2 goals when they really should have scored 5. But they either tired themselves out or they just horribly missed the other 3. No, this game, they took their chances when they needed to, and honestly, that was better than them just holding on to the ball, pushing forward, and dominating through possession. And putting themselves on the back foot. And when they get caught on the back foot, it gets really wild and nutty. Like the other 2 matches. And the Mexico match. And the Poland match. Of course, the Saudi Arabia match they lost. Should they have? No, but they did. With that being said, this was Argentina's best match of the World Cup, and it's good to be in this form right now. Hopefully they could take it into the final. I would hope so. Tactically, I'm sure you will have to hold possession against Morocco like they have been, and they certainly probably would rather hold possession against France. So, most likely in the final, they will be holding possession like they did the first 2 games of this knockout round, and the second 2 games, these past 4 games before this semifinal. Let's put it like that. For these 6 games, they will be holding possession like they did. In the final, they'll be holding possession like they did in the 4 or 6 games they've played in this World Cup. Does it work out? Who knows? With that being said, if I were you Argentina fans, It's not over yet. Don't celebrate yet. Just as I said to the French fans earlier. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. You got a mission. You got to finish the mission. Win the World Cup for Lionel Messi. It's not time to celebrate yet. Be happy you're in the final. Be happy you're 90 minutes away, 120 minutes, penalty shootout away from the World Cup. Be happy. But it's not over yet. Be ready. Croatia, if I were you, be proud. Be proud because you will at least be 4th place in this World Cup. You've been 3rd place before. You've been the runners-up before. It means a lot to have a chance to even be 3rd place. You may be the last team going home empty-handed, which is a achievement in itself, or you will be going home with another 3rd place medal. But again, for a country like Croatia, with the talent they have, with the football that Croatia played, I didn't even expect them to be this close. I thought 2018 was a flash in the pan, and it would be another 98, 08, another 20 years before they did what they did in 2018, give or take. No, they came right back and almost made the final again. And they're in the 3rd place match. That's something great. Croatia fans, keep your head held high. You got a good generation coming through with some players on their final last hurrah, but you got a great generation coming through, and Croatia should never be discounted. Keep your head up high and get ready for 3rd place and go win that 3rd place medal. We'll see what happens, though. With that being said, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in playlist. Share it to friends and family. All that great stuff. I shall see you tomorrow for a live watch along and review of France versus Morocco. Should be a good one. Let's have some fun with it. We'll find out who our 2nd finalist is and who our 2nd, 3rd place contender is. With that being said, see you tomorrow. It's almost over. 3 matches to go, and then the season's over. Crazy, ain't it? I'm Ron, and I'm out. Peace. See you later.